guest of the evening is an actress out of Lexington, Kentucky. You can catch her on the web series known as Dagger Kiss, available for viewing at telofilms.com. Jessica York is joining me right now. She's actually from the West Coast right now. How's it going, Jessica?
I am. I'm on a completely different time zone than you tonight.
Yes. How's it going?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's still sunny and about 80 degrees out here, so it's fabulous.
Well,
We're here actually promoting Dagger Kiss this weekend. We're at an event called the Dinah, and it's a huge music festival party, and we are here promoting the movie this weekend. So
that's awesome. And so how has the weekend been being in California, sunny California, and promoting this film
oh,
alongside with Amanda and Tucky?
Oh, it's been amazing. They've really rolled out the red carpet for us out here. So myself and Amanda Morales, who you interviewed before, and of course Techie Williams, we're all out here promoting the film this weekend. And it's been an amazing experience so far, most certainly.
So a little bit earlier on the show, I interviewed one of your co-stars, Miss Wani Jonah.
Yes.
She and here's the funny story. So after I interviewed Amanda last week, I reached out to you and Wani for interviews, and both of y'all were up for it. And the original plan was, well, maybe we can get y'all both on at the same time. And then all of a sudden, here you all on the West Coast, and Wani is not there. And
Yeah.
so all of a sudden, we have individual interviews, which either way is fine with me. But
Absolutely.
But I'm glad to have you both on the same show on the same evening. So
Yeah. Ronnie wasn't able to make it out with us this weekend after all, so we're still out here, the three of us, but I'm really glad she was able to talk on your show earlier tonight.
she is quite a trip. She's awesome. She's very outgoing. Let's just put it that way.
Absolutely.
Very outgoing. So, what was it like being on set with the cast, with Tucky and Wani and Amanda? What has it been like shooting this web series with the cast?
It's been absolutely fantastic. I have been wanting to work with Tucky for a while now, and we've been in contact for a little bit of time and just waiting for the right opportunity. And Dagger Kiss came along, and she started working on it and realized that she needed a different character for the show. And we had been in contact before the show even went into production about some other things, and it just didn't work out. But the Dagger Kiss came along, and she had an opportunity and wrote a small role in there for me, and I was so grateful, and it was so amazing working with her. And me and Amanda are actually rooming here together here at the Dinah, and we've actually become great friends, and it's been a wonderful experience. It's been just the best.
So talk about your character in Dagger Kiss, who she is and what she's all about.
Well, my character actually, I play Emily in the show, and she is, if you've seen the show, it's a sci-fi fantasy, and there's a lot of characters that wield swords and daggers and wear leather. Well, Emily is the sweet girl next door type. So she is, she's actually Katya's roommate, and so she is very bubbly, very sweet, and very down to earth, and very opposite from every other character in the show. So I think she brings a little bit of modern day humanity into it when you've got all this fantasy going on, and you get to see Emily and realize that you are still in the real world, and you've brought Arden into this world where there are people like her. And it gives a little bit of more, humanity to it, and she's been great. She was wonderful to play.
And what Wani and I have talked about, and with Amanda and Tucky, what we have discussed is that it's rare that you have a majority of the cast are female, whether
Oh,
it's
I love it.
whether it's a TV show or a movie or in this case a web series.
Yes,
And you work with both male and female, like many
yes.
others. But what was it like just having a chance to be part of mostly a all-female cast for Dagger Kiss?
I, I tell you what, I'm actually pretty passionate about this, and I've posted several things on my personal Facebook account about it. But um, when you get into film and TV and all these different roles, a lot of things are so heavily male-based. It's just the way that it is, and it's such an honor to be able to get into a show that is so reliant on their female heroes and female characters. It just doesn't happen too much these days, and it's a shame. There's so many great female actors out there that are just waiting to be in things like this. And so I think it's really been an honor, and I think there should be more things like this done where females are the prevalent characters in the show. It's just, that's been a real treat, and I think there should be more things like that done.
I think you echo my statements exactly when I told Wani a little bit early, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of movies and televisions and things like that, like everyone else. But as we already said, it's rare that it's mostly an all-female cast. So the
Mm-hmm.
fact that we get a web series like Dagger Kiss, when mostly it's female, and not just any female, but established females such as
Mm-hmm.
yourself and Amanda and Tucky and Wani,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a great sight, and it's good to see females having roles like that. When hey,
Yeah, such powerful roles, right? Where
powerful.
they're kicking butt and taking names. I love
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, and it's very appealing to me. Um,
Yes.
and I give all of you ladies credit for joining forces and making this happen. And I support local music, obviously, and
Yeah.
I'm definitely starting to support uh, local actors and actresses such as yourselves and
Well, thank
Tucky,
you.
and I enjoyed the work that y'all do, and and obviously um, you getting a chance to be in a convention in California with a lot of established actresses. That's
Yes.
mostly a female actress type of convention. Like a lot of I've seen the list of people that are there, and it's pretty much an
Yes.
all-female cast. So it's like a lady. Forget the ladies night. It's a ladies'
This
weekend.
is, okay, so
Yeah.
Edina is the largest girl party in the world. So, yes, we are here with a lot of amazing, amazing ladies this weekend. And it is truly inspiring to be around all of these people that have, they've designed shows and TV series and movies and films and all this stuff, based around female characters. It is so inspiring because it can be a little disheartening in this business to be female, knowing that there are so fewer roles for you than there are for male characters. So it really is inspiring, and it's great to come out here and make some connections and talk about Dagger Kiss here with all of these amazing women as well.
So, you have anything else in the works as far as upcoming films you want to get the word out
I
about?
do. Yeah, I do. Actually, I've got a film that we'll be filming. We just had an amazing crowdfunding campaign. We raised the money that we needed, and we got the green light. We're getting ready to start filming in May. It's going to be called Marvelous Mandy, and it is produced by A Cut to the Chase Productions. They're out of Louisville, Kentucky, and we will be filming that starting mid-May. It's starring John Scottman and Paula Murciano, and it's directed and produced by Chase Dudley and Samantha Stingle. And it's going to be really fun. It's a thriller, a little bit of a horror, but mostly thriller. Keeps you guessing. It's going to be a pretty amazing production. I have to be honest. Being from Kentucky, born and raised, I have really been impressed by the writing and directing and the projects that are coming out of our state and the things that are being done there. It's just incredible, and it's great as an actress to be able to live in the place that you love with your family and your friends and still be able to make the art that you love close to home. So I am really excited about this project. I think it's going to be really fun, so keep an eye out for it.
That's indeed going to be marvelous.
Yes,
I'm
Marvelous Mandy.
Marvelous
It'll
Mandy.
be fun.
Definitely looking forward to that one. So what would your advice be to like anyone that wants to get into acting? What would your advice be?
Well, actually, I actually have some great advice because I started out in theater when I was very, very young, and as I grew up, I kind of thought that it wasn't something that was possible for me, and so I gave it up and just took my real job and my day job and just started, doing things I could to earn money, and after a while found out that I just wasn't happy at it, and or as happy as I could be. I'm very happy with my job, but it just something was missing. So about 2 years ago, I decided to just throw myself back into it and just really put myself out there, and it's been really great. So my advice to anyone that is wanting to get into acting is don't be shy. Don't be timid. You've got to get yourself out there in front of people. If you see somebody you want to work with, contact them. You just have to put yourself out there and don't be scared of social media. That is crucial these days. You have to be on social media, and you have to do as much as you can on social media. So that would be my advice for anybody trying to get into it. Just put yourself out there. Don't be scared, because if you put yourself out there and take risks, I promise it's only good things are going to come back to you.
Speaking from a veteran, that is some great
advice.
and everyone should definitely take those words to heart. It's definitely a lot of hard work to put into it. Obviously,
it is. Oh, it's a ton of hard work.
And it's just a matter of being around people that's, number one, going to support you, and to those who are going to believe in you, and eventually you got to put the work in yourself. There's no shortcuts.
Yes.
You gotta put the work in, and
there are no shortcuts. No, you've got to put the work in.
And so obviously you at the Denial right now, and so you got any other like upcoming convention appearances to promote Dagger Kiss, Marvelous Mandy? Any other upcoming convention appearances?
I don't. I tell you what, I have never done the convention scene, and I would absolutely love to. I know that Tucky and Amanda absolutely love the convention scene, and it's something I would love to become a part of. So I'm hoping to be able to join them in promoting the series, and hopefully, Dagger Kiss season 2 as it comes up, and perhaps some conventions like you mentioned around.
That's right. You heard Jessica. If you want Dagger Kiss season 2 to make it a reality, go and support season 1.
Yes.
Tellofilms.com. Tellofilms.com. TELLO films.com. And I know a lot of people.
You can watch the first episode for free on YouTube, and if you love it, go and subscribe and watch the rest. They're fabulous.
I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the episodes, definitely for sure. But Jessica, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show, and to have Ronnie on the show a little bit earlier this evening. Thank you so much for your time, and continued success in your acting career moving forward. And
Thank you.
you and I live in Lexington, obviously.
Yes, we do.
So we have to meet up
Wonderful
somewhere.
city, my favorite.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting this out there because I've been an extra for Go Scene with Tucky
Yeah.
and Wani. You know, I just want to put myself out there since you mentioned network and everything. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
if you're looking for some extras for, upcoming
Oh,
web
Katie, you'll be the
series.
first one I call.
o- Okay, see, I'm definitely I took your advice.
Yes, you
I
put yourself out there.
I put myself out there, so I thought I'd
I
give it a
love it.
shot. I thought I'd give it a shot.
100%. And yes, 100%. I would love to work with you. So anytime we need extras, I will contact you first.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for your time, Jessica. You have a good night.
You do the same. And good night, everybody from the East or from the West Coast. Y'all have fun out there.
All right, good night.
Good night.
That was Jessica York calling in from the West Side.